Jabet Birir, KTN, Nairobi.
Tonight, questions mount over Defense Cabinet Secretary Soipan Tuya's silence on the alleged presence of Jubaland forces inside Mandera County. Cracks are already showing among northeastern leaders, some accused of aligning with Jubaland President Ahmed Madobe, while others voice outright discontent, effectively giving Jubaland soldiers a safe haven on Kenyan soil.
At the moment, I can say of contradiction that we don't have people in the country. That I can say that without fear of any contradiction, that there are no citizens of foreign forces that are in the country as we speak.
Kipchumba Murkomen, Kenya's Interior Cabinet Secretary, he was commenting on a thorny issue that is now leaving many Kenyans even more confused. A foreign entity that is allegedly occupying parts of Kenya lands and infrastructure. But is he answering why the foreigners are here in the first place?
When you say there are occupation of forces from other country in our country, it means they have come in to invade us and cause and take over. We are absolutely, there is no one in Kenya that is in Kenya where, to occupy any part of the country without the Kenyan forces fighting them.
It seems like a fixation which he engages in while skirting around the problem without providing answers. Amid the rants, raves and diatribe, the big question remains, where is CS for Defense Soipan Tuya? After all, this is her call. The Geneva Convention of 1951 on Refugees was adopted by the Organization of African Union, now African Union, in 1969. Under this convention, people running away from conflicts in their native countries or places are not supposed to be turned back to unsafe areas. Combatants are often disarmed before being allowed into foreign countries. So, why are the armed citizens of Somalia not being directed to the two main refugee camps in Dadaab and Kakuma, if at all they're escaping conflict? And why are they still being allowed to keep their heavy weapons and in public facilities? Are they preparing to launch an attack against another nation from the Kenyan soil?
Mandera cannot be turned into a battleground for Somalia. We have no interest in Somalia. The only interest we have in Somalia is peace. If they cannot peace and fight, then we have no business to involve in their internal affairs.
That will be an affront on the nation that is also a member of the East African community. This could be meddling, which Kenya has already been accused of in Sudan. Is President William Ruto, who swore to protect Kenya's sovereignty, fully briefed on what is unfolding in Mandera? The crack among northeastern leaders, some flatly opposed to flushing out the foreign forces, has been widening.
There's no excuse whatsoever to allow Jubaland forces to cross into Kenya. Under what international treaty or law are they doing this?
Wewe na Bwana Ruto, you must address the issue of encroachment on our territory by the Jubaland forces from Somalia.
Is there a deeper, darker political agenda, or is there a hidden reward from Jubaland?
These politicians who are now going to social media creating confusion, they have already messed the county, because most of them, when you look back, they have been stolen a lot of money from the county. Now they're hiding it under these Jubaland things. So we are calling the EACC. Why will these people steal the money and now bring in confusion in the name of Jubaland things?
While it is true that Ahmed Madobe could be Kenya and Ethiopia's baby, the fact is that he has fallen out with the regime in Mogadishu. And keeping his fighters in the country while still armed makes it a danger to local populations who are feeling abandoned yet exposed.
Now, on matters education, school heads across the country have continued